everyone! Welcome back to Garden Decor Designs, your premier destination for sophisticated outdoor enhancements. Before we start, we want to ask your support to make this channel grow with subscribe to this channel, leave comment, hit the like button or share this video to your friends and family. Today we're going on a journey for the senses. We're diving into the wonderful world of fragrant flowers. We often design our gardens with our eyes, focusing on vibrant colors, interesting textures, and beautiful layouts. But what if I told you there's an entire dimension you might be missing? The incredible power of scent. Imagine walking through your garden, not just seeing beauty, but breathing in intoxicating perfumes that soothe your soul and uplift your spirits. That's the magic of a garden filled with fragrant flowers. So, what do we mean by fragrant flowers? We're talking about blooms that release delightful aromas into the air, creating a truly immersive sensory experience. These aren't just pretty faces, they're nature's own perfumers, offering a diverse palette of scents, from sweet and sugary to spicy and citrusy, rich and earthy to light and airy. It's about designing a garden that engages more than just your sight, adding depth and emotion to your outdoor space. The benefits of incorporating fragrant flowers into your garden are truly immense. First, sensory delight. This is the most obvious. Filling your garden with beautiful scents creates an enjoyable and relaxing atmosphere, turning a simple stroll into a therapeutic experience. Second, mood enhancer. Certain scents like lavender are known for their calming properties, while others like citrusy blossoms can be energizing. You can literally design your garden to influence your mood. Third, attracts pollinators. Many fragrant flowers are also excellent at attracting bees, butterflies, and other beneficial pollinators, helping your garden thrive. Fourth, creates memories. Scents are powerful memory triggers. The aroma of a particular flower can transport you back to cherished moments or create new ones in your garden. Fifth, extends enjoyment. Even when a flower isn't at its peak visual beauty, its fragrance can still be enjoyed, extending its contribution to your garden. Sixth, masks unpleasant odors. Strategically placed fragrant plants can help mask any less than pleasant smells from compost bins or urban environments. We love fragrant flowers, with their amazing range of scents reminiscent of chocolate, cotton candy, and beyond. They have the power to trigger a memory. A pink peony can remind you of a favorite aunt or a sense of calm. It's hard to remember that plants aren't there to perfume our gardens. Their fragrance is meant to attract pollinators or deter predators. A rose's sweet smell, for instance, draws bees and butterflies. Still, you can rethink the way you use fragrance in your garden so it's intentional. You can add a fragrant climbing rose over a back door, for instance, that also sends scent up to second-story windows. Aim for staggered releases of scent, just as you aim for succession planting in which blooms unfold over weeks instead of all at once. Point 1. Keep in mind that some plants, like witch hazel, perfume the air as you walk by. Other plants have scents that aren't easily carried on the wind. Those plants, such as roses and violets, work better near paths or in containers, where you can bend down to smell them. Plants with fragrant leaves can be placed near walkways, where you might brush up against them and release their scent. Point 2. Scatter your fragrant plants throughout the garden so you're not overwhelmed by competing scents. Don't forget to take into account other smells in your garden, such as just mowed grass or fresh compost. Here are our recommendations for adding fragrance to your outdoor living space, day or night. 1. Azalea. Some types of azaleas offer fragrance as well as colorful flowers. Suitable soil is essential for azaleas. They prefer acidic conditions and are happiest with lots of organic matter like compost. Devisii, else fry, and try-lights or shown here are examples of fragrant varieties. 2. Dianthus. A quintessential cottage garden flower. Dianthus has fringed petals that look as if someone took pinking shears to their edges, or hence, its common name of pinks. This old-fashioned favorite is grown for its pink, white, red, or bicolor flowers, which have a spicy clove-like scent. The blooms appear in spring and summer, depending on variety. 3. Gardenia. Gardenia is one of the most fragrant flowers, producing one of the most beloved scents in the garden world. Fall or spring is the best time to plant this shrub in warmer climates. It also makes a fragrant houseplant, though it can be fussy about indoor humidity. Container plants can be placed outdoors during summer and return to moderate indoor temperatures in the fall. For Lily of the Valley, don't let this little beauty fool you. Though its small, Lily of the Valley or Convallaria majalis packs a big fragrance in its nodding white or pink bell-shaped flowers. This tough, low-care ground cover can be planted and practically forgotten in shady spots. In some areas it can spread too exuberantly, so you may want to put it where you can keep it under control. 5. Nicotiana. The star-shaped blooms of Nicotiana or Nicotiana alata can fill your garden with a strong, sweet fragrance all summer into fall. A relative of tobacco, Nicotiana is also known as flowering tobacco or jasmine tobacco. Plant it near your patio or a bedroom window in a moon garden because the scent is most pronounced at night. The blooms come in white, cream, yellow, lime green, pink, and red. And although it's perennial in frost-free regions, Nicotiana is usually grown as an annual. 6. Oriental lily. Powerfully fragrant and stunningly gorgeous, growing oriental lilies such as the famous stargazer can perfume an entire garden. Oriental lilies bloom in mid to late summer in white, pink, and yellow. So whether you add this showy flower to your perennial border or container garden, it will provide long-lasting color and make a gorgeous cut flower. 7. Garden phlox. One of summer's most fragrant and showy flowers, phlox or Phlox paniculata bears big clusters of candy-colored blooms on tall stems from mid to late summer. These blooms have a sweet scent, most apparent on warm, sunny days. This perennial border staple also attracts hummingbirds and butterflies. 8. Rose. Well deserving of its honor as America's national flower, the beautiful rose comes in a wide range of colors, and many varieties are wonderfully fragrant. If possible, do a sniff test on roses before you buy them. Some are powerfully fragrant, and others have no scent at all. Their fragrance varies as much as their color. Some smell citrusy, and others smell floral, musky, or fruity. 9. Sweet pea. Sweet peas or Lathyrus odoratus are a bushy or climbing annual that blooms from spring to early summer. They're prized for being one of the most fragrant flowers. It will climb up to 8 feet as a vine in a single season. Without support, it will grow in a bushy mound up to 30 inches tall. Their flowers appear in nearly every shade, plus stunning bicolors. 10. Hyacinth. For early spring perfume in the garden, nothing beats hyacinths or Hyacinthus orientalis. Plant them in fall in well-drained soil to enjoy their powerful scent the following spring. Flower colors range from purple to pink, red, white, and yellow. Grow hyacinths along paths or in mixed borders, rock gardens, and containers. You can even force its bulbs to enjoy indoors during the winter. 11. Bearded iris. Bearded irises are available in almost every color of the rainbow. They're among the most fragrant flowers in any spring garden, with scents ranging from anise to floral to fruity. Dusky Challenger has a chocolate scent and dark purple color, and raises the standards of dark iris to a new level. The large, heavily ruffled flowers and sweet fragrance of Belgian Princess have an engaging appeal. The scented purple flowers with yellow beards of Variegata are reminiscent of grape soda. 12. Lilac. Thanks to their intense scent and color, lilacs or Syringa spp. are hard to miss when they're in bloom. Lilacs are durable and can thrive in almost any growing condition except shade. They've also held symbolic meaning in many cultures for centuries. 13. Flowering crabapple. Fragrant springtime blooms and jewel-like fruit make crabapple trees or Malus spp. beautiful additions to just about any landscape. These small to mid-sized trees are available in several colorful varieties, including those that have upright, column-shaped branching, or weeping specimens. In spring, they are covered with fragrant white, pink, or red flowers, and in fall with small yellow, orange, or red apples that attract birds. Some of the most fragrant crabapple varieties include Charlotte, Brandywine, and Prince George. 14. Heliotrope. If you ask a handful of friends what heliotrope or Heliotropium arborescens in bloom smells like, you're bound to get a different answer from each person. Some say cherry pie, others say vanilla, and others say grape jelly. But no matter what you think it smells like, you're sure to love the sweet, rich fragrance that emanates from the pretty clusters of purple, blue, or white flowers. It's easily grown as an annual in locations where it isn't hardy. 15. Lavender. Be transported to Provence by growing lavender or lavandula spp. In your garden, the flowers and foliage of this herb produce aromas that permeate the countryside of southern France in midsummer. In your own garden, try growing it in a perennial border, rock garden, herb garden, or scented garden. If you plant it next to a walkway, you'll catch a whiff every time you pass by. 16. Sweet alyssum. Producing carpets of lightly fragrant flowers in white, rose, lavender, or purple, sweet alyssum or Lobularia marittima is an easy-to-grow, low-maintenance cool season annual. Plant them in masses to enjoy its light honey fragrance in edgings, flower beds, rock gardens, hanging baskets, and window boxes. 17. Peony. The old-fashioned, fuss-free peony or Peonia spp. can thrive for years without special care. The petal-packed blooms make perfect cut flowers, and you can even dry peony flowers to enjoy them year-round. However, not all varieties are fragrant. The double, white and pink peonies tend to be the most fragrant. 18. Moonflower. As its name suggests, moonflower or Datura spp. opens at night. Like flowering tobacco, this plant is perfect for a moon garden because its big, pure white, trumpet-shaped flowers are most fragrant after the sun goes down. It is easily grown as an annual where it isn't hardy. 19. Southern magnolia. Among the most majestic trees, southern magnolia or Magnolia grandiflora is widely planted for its beautifully fragrant, creamy to white spring flowers. Its large, shiny, evergreen leaves with a fuzzy underside and red fruit in the fall add to its seasonal appeal. This large tree is one of the most stunning additions to any ornamental garden landscape. Be sure you know when to prune your magnolias, so they'll look beautiful year-round without sacrificing any blooms. Dwarf magnolias are also available. 20. Mock orange. One of the most fragrant flowers you can plant in your garden, mock orange or Philadelphus selections is grown primarily for its scented white flowers. Its four-petaled blooms resemble the shape of orange blossom, though it doesn't belong to the citrus family. 21. Viburnum. If you want sweet-smelling flowers in your garden and colorful berries in the fall, try viburnum shrub varieties such as Korean spice viburnum and fragrant snowball viburnum. The flowers can be pale pink or white, and berries come in shades of blue, red, and even black. The berries will attract birds to your garden. 22. Tree lilac. Japanese tree lilac or Syringa reticulata is fragrant like shrub lilacs, though the scents are very different. Plus, tree lilacs get taller. You can find varieties with flowers in shades of pink, purple, and white. These lilacs are also pretty drought-tolerant once established. 23. Daffodil. Nothing smells like spring more than a garden full of daffodils or narcissus spp. The yellow, orange, and white cup-shaped blooms add texture and color to the landscape. To start your fragrant garden early, force the bulbs indoors. Some more fragrant daffodil varieties include Actaea, Baby Moon, and Canaliculatus. So, as you plan your next garden project, remember to engage all your senses. Don't just plant for sight, plant for an experience. With a thoughtful selection of fragrant flowers, you can create a truly magical and inviting outdoor space that delights every time you step outside. It's an easy way to add an extra layer of beauty and tranquility to your home. Which of these 23 fragrant flowers plant ideas was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. If you're planning your own fragrant flowers garden transformation, hit that like button to tell us you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to Garden Decor Designs for more inspiration, tips, and tutorials every single week. Until next time, happy gardening!